Hello, everyone. I'm here with my wife, Abby. I'm gonna try to teach her a little bit about the constitutional law. Which probably she's gonna teach me more than I'm gonna teach her. um, so the gonna start, explaining a little bit what's the uh, constitution basis, um, or what is the constitution basically. Um, and the Constitution is the basis, a foundation of our country's government and law. The Constitution separates government power between federal and states.
Okay.
So there is a general structure how along and with separating state and federal government with the constitutional law. Um, uh, the Constitution separates federal power into three main branches.
Yeah, the legislative branch
Yeah,
and let me remember if I think if I can remember it. So it's legislative, judicial, and executive, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, for example, the legislative,
Legislative?
yeah,
Mhm.
make laws.
Uh-huh.
That's their job. For example, Congress and the Senate.
Senate, uh-huh.
Senate.
Yeah.
Executive, basically like the president, which enforces those laws, and the judicial is, for example, the Supreme Court.
Yeah, the court system, yeah.
Which they determines if laws are constitutional sound.
Constitutionally sound, yeah.
Yeah. Um, let me see my notes here. In the judicial branch, like when there are difference of opinions about what is constitutional among people, cities or countries, states, etc., the case will be judged in lower courts. So it's not going to go to the Supreme Court. It's going to go
Yeah,
smaller, is more smaller.
Yeah, the districts and they go up and up. Yeah.
Yeah. If the people don't agree with the judgment, it can be appealed, and the case will be seen in a higher court until it reaches the Supreme Court, who will have the ultimate say.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So another thing is federal enumerated implied powers. Congress only gets the powers given to them by the Constitution.
So, okay, so that means that they only get so they only get certain ones, and then what happens to whatever's left over, if there's something not specifically stated?
I'm not sure. I also learning, but this is part of my research. Yes, like some of those powers are explicitly enumerated powers, or implicitly
Implicitly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Given implied power. All others are given to the states. So yeah, like the federal government have part of the power, the states have the other part.
So if there's something kind of left over that's not that hasn't come up before, it goes to the state by default, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. One of those powers, for example, is the commerce clause. gives Congress the power to make laws relating to commerce in among the states.
Okay, uh-huh,
It is important because it keeps interstate trade running smoothly, despite each state having its own laws and
Oh.
policies.
okay, yeah, I get it.
The federal government has less power until they had less power until the Great Depression, when Roosevelt's New Deal shifted power to so they could take actions to revive the economy.
Oh, uh-huh, yeah,
So the other power is the power to tax. You like to pay taxes? No.
let me sure you know the answer to that question.
So yeah, so basically, like the government is like just an organization.
Mhm.
All organizations need money to function, basically, and that's how the government function, basically.
So pretty much anything that has to do with taxes, they're allowed to do.
What?
So they're just allowed to taxes because they need money, or
Well, there's there's a lot of reasons, but the more important part is they need money to do whatever they are gonna do.
Mhm.
Yeah, the government needs money to function, and so Congress is allowed to create tax laws as long as they can prove that the laws intend to generate revenue
Okay.
to increase the economy. Or taxes can be used as a tool to help businesses, activities, and a bunch of things. Also, the other thing is power to spend or for general welfare. Like basically to use those tax money to help people who.
So like spending it on programs like
Yeah,
welfare and social security and whatnot.
people,
Okay.
So there amendments to the constitutions, which are corrections or additions made to the constitution, which they are known as the Bill of Rights.
Right, uh-huh.
There are 14 amendments outline certain rights that cannot be taken away by the government. One was, like freedom of speech, freedom of whatever religion you wanna, follow. You have the freedom to express yourself, whatever political matters you wanna say or talk.
Mhm.
So it's not like 100%.
Mhm.
Like for example, in the workplace, you can just say whatever you want.
Right, you can get fired if you go against what
Yeah.
your workplace.
Yeah,
tells you to do.
if whatever you said is attempting to somebody else freedom, that's when it's not absolutely,
Right, okay, yeah, get that.
So basically that's it about the constitutional law. So I think that's what I want to share with you. Hopefully you learned something.
Yeah, thank you.